Hello wrestling fans, Dustin Starr here. It is time to get you hyped as the United Wrestling Network delivers another round of high-octane archival footage from Center Stage in Atlanta. Keep your eyes peeled for a lineup of intense matches, including Lord Crew versus Baron Black, Danny Jordan versus Catalina Perez, Levi Shapiro versus Shug D. This is the United Wrestling Network, and it is bell time.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 215 pounds, representing the Nightmare family, the Emperor, Baron Black!
Non-stop action from start to finish. Not only is the United Television Championship on the line in the main event, but we are kicking things off with what has become a severe grudge match between Baron Black and Lord Crew.
And his opponent, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 230 pounds, the bare-knuckle berserker, Lord Crew!
It was a few weeks ago that Black was successful in a tremendous match against Lord Crew, but Crew seemingly snapped afterwards with an unnecessary, vicious assault after the bell that oddly came to an abrupt end almost as quickly as it started.
And from what it seems, I wonder if it was a blind rage that Lord Crew went through, because he seems to have little to no, maybe recollection of the situation.
Well, Baron Black certainly remembers almost a brawl broke out back in the locker room area. Now a brawl is breaking out in the center of the ring. Baron Black picking up where he left off last week, going right after Lord Crew, going for the roundhouse kick. Black too quick. Oh, hold on a second.
Look at that cloverleaf.
Oh!
Trying to cinch it in quickly.
Lord Crew quickly getting to the bottom rope as Baron Black, the head technician in charge, can defeat you in a variety of ways, and we just saw one of them.
When you talk about the technical prowess of the Emperor, but I think in a situation like this, he's even more lethal. He's gone from less pretty to more gritty.
Atomic drop right into a backstabber, and that is one way to knock down the 6'3", 240 Lord Crew. And now this is where Baron Black is looking to go to work. Not only does he want to win Gilbert, he wants to hurt Lord Crew.
There is a reason that they call Baron Black a technician. He knows so many ways to hurt his opponent, and this modified surfboard is certainly one of them, guys. Notice how Baron Black stays off of his back so the referee can't make the count, but still applies the same bend and torque on the spine of Lord Crew.
Speaking of which, follows up a knee right to the lumbar area. When you have someone as lanky and as powerful as Lord Crew, you take out the legs, you take out a lot of his offense.
I gotta wonder, with the attack that we saw, the actions that we saw from Crew several weeks ago in that after-match attack, are we getting a window into perhaps who he is? We know he has a short fuse, we know he doesn't talk much, but we don't know why. What made him such a dark and mysterious man?
Oh, Alyssa, maybe a very terrifying window, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a window I really want to go opening.
Well, Lord Crew just found an opening as he launches Baron Black into the top turnbuckle, and now the bare-knuckle berserker, this is his strength. Just fighting, throwing fists, throwing lefts, throwing rights, and that's a haymaker right there. Oh.
Crew is a tall, lean, tattooed street fighter who was toughened by the straight-edge hardcore scene. He loves a good brawl. Sometimes they happen in bars, sometimes they happen in the ring.
I mean, better they happen in the ring, like, instead of happening backstage like they did.
And Lord Crew, a very checkered past and clearly a checkered memory from what happened a couple of weeks ago, but Baron Black.
How can you just black that out? How can you just not remember? Like, what is going on in your psyche that you can block out, attack? Remember, he came over to the commentary table and was trying to grab your chair. Alyssa?
I do recall that, and
Snap German.
Talk about a knockout.
Into a right fist, that could be it. Cover. Baron Black gets the left shoulder up, powers out.
I'm gonna say, I remember Lord Crew taking my chair. I don't know if Baron Black is gonna remember half of this match.
You see Baron Black really favoring the jaw as Lord Crew measuring up Black, looking to even the score here, while Baron Black trying to rid himself of his issues with Crew, and another victory, you'd have to believe, would do that.
Baron Black certainly planting himself, evading the offense, but gosh, Lord Crew now just trying to clip the wings and take out maybe some of those submission holds of Black.
What a counter by Black!
Black goes back to what took him to the pay window, being a technical master, and Black knows so many different variations of suplexes, so many different ways to hurt you.
Yeah.
And Baron, think about also an encyclopedic knowledge of different submissions, different holds, things that can really torture and tear apart the body. And I gotta wonder if he's feeling a little more dangerous, a little more fired up, a little more frustrated. I mean, that's where he could snap a bone or tear a ligament.
Well, there's no question. Baron Black is not the kind of competitor to go after anyone in the locker room, and that's what he did last week. That's how infuriated he was, and we're seeing that fury come out right now as Baron Black looking to pick up some, wow, some offensive steam here.
Fire here from Baron Black, the Emperor. You know, we talked about how
look out.
The issue with another suplex, the issue with Lord Crew guys made him more gritty. When I first met Baron Black, this was a guy who posted motivational sayings on his Twitter every day. Blessed, thankful, focused, hashtag do the work. That stopped after the attack from Lord Crew.
So certainly made an impact, like a back elbow on
Black
Baron
waited
Black.
too long there, but a great counter here by Black. Down goes Crew. The power of Black into the cover, center of the ring, and Lord Crew still in this matchup, but now looks like he's going back for the cloverleaf, perhaps.
I've lost count. Is that 5, 6 suplexes? Hold on.
No.
Baron Black has turned over Lord Crew. Cloverleaf fighting his way to the ropes. Can he get to the bottom? Is Lord Crew going to tap? Is Baron Black going to go 2-0 against Lord Crew?
This is where the long torso of Lord Crew comes into play. He can stretch out over almost half the ring.
And the powerful strikes just like that. Not only breaking the hold, but knocking down Baron Black once again.
And Crew putting some separation between himself and his opponent, trying to get himself a bit of a reprieve here in the ring.
This has become so personal between Baron Black and Lord Crew. Baron Black considers himself to be a title contender. Imagine him facing off with Chris Dickinson.
Gotta imagine that would be a hard-hitting bout. And speaking of hard hits, look at this exchange.
Look out, the pump kick connects.
To the Adam's apple.
But so does the chop, and now a high knee. Can Lord Crew capitalize here?
Caught up.
Oh my. A backhand to the neck, and that sends Baron Black all the way to the outside.
And there's no pads out there, folks. That's concrete.
And Lord Crew may be on spaghetti legs, but it's the powerful strikes that have done the damage. Can Baron Black find a way back in the ring? Is this going to be a count-out victory?
Referee more than halfway through his count.
He's at 7. Baron Black struggling to get back to the apron. Now he's there. Can he find a way? And he's in.
By the skin of his teeth, Baron Black is in.
But for how long? The official has to make sure Baron Black can still compete. Hold on a second.
Now wait a minute. Lord Crew flirting with the disqualification there. He moved the referee out of the way.
I think Baron Black is out.
Baron Black is out.
Hold on a second. What just happened?
The Emperor is out.
I believe the official may have deemed
Crew looks very pleased with himself.
Lord Crew has knocked out Baron Black.
You can only take so many shots from a bare-knuckle street fighter.
Well, Lord Crew has just proven that one thing that can conjure precision and technique is a knockout. And we just saw another element of what makes Lord Crew so dangerous.
Marty Bell backstage with Danny Jordan. Danny, you've kind of alluded to it, but I think we all continue to ask ourselves, what is the relationship between Danny Jordan and Zicky Dice?
Well, you're going to have to just keep wondering, Marty, because I'm not going to spill any secrets. I'm not going to spill the tea like you want, like you kids say. Me and Zicky are on the same page. I'll just leave it at that. Maybe you should just sit back and watch what it's like for a woman to dominate the ring. Okay? But call me.
Danny Jordan versus Catalina Perez. Stay tuned.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-461-2347.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Long Island, New York, she is the real mean girl, Danny Jordan.
Handy burn book in hand, here comes the meanest of the mean, Long Island's own Danny Jordan. Guys, if you haven't seen the way Jordan works, she takes candid, sometimes embarrassing photos of her opponents and then writes insulting remarks about them in her book. How rude is that?
Very interesting individual is Danny Jordan. That's putting it lightly.
And her opponent, from Long Island, New York, she is the Queen Pin, Catalina Perez.
The Queen Pin, Catalina Perez. I had the opportunity to chat with her before the match. She told me she came from a family that loved professional wrestling, that was super supportive as she strived to pursue her dream. But a working class family, her father would do anything to put food on the table, and she is here to go to work. The hoop earrings are coming off, and she is here to do what it takes to provide for her family as well.
And if you know anything about Catalina Perez, when the hoops come off, the fight begins.
Forget it.
And that's what we have. The bell has rung. We're underway. Catalina Perez making her debut against the so far undefeated Danny Jordan right here on Championship Wrestling.
Did you know that Jordan has been Georgia's Women's Wrestler of the Year 3 years in a row now?
She's let us know many times.
Many times. So many times.
And I expect you to let us know, Alyssa, because that's why we call you the Barbara Walters of professional wrestling in our human encyclopedia.
You know, I do what I can. I appreciate it. But I got to say, it was tough to even get a word with Danny Jordan. She She really had nothing for me. Didn't want to speak at all.
Continue. I got the door slammed in my face as well.
Again?
Yeah. I mean, the epitome of rude. And when you think about the way that Catalina Perez says that she grew up, you can only imagine the way someone the character of Danny Jordan would really get under her skin. These two girls, both from Long Island, to say they come from different sides of the town would be an understatement.
Look at the right hand from Catalina Perez, followed by a senton. Immediately into a cover.
Because
Danny Jordan kicks out.
That's what it is. Catalina Perez is someone who has struggled, someone who has had to fight for everything in her life. I don't think Danny Jordan really even knows the meaning of the word struggle.
Well, Danny Jordan has had enough early on. Heading to the outside, maybe to reestablish a game plan here against the Queen Pin.
This is about breaking the momentum.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, caught by Danny Jordan.
Perez going for the baseball slide. Danny Jordan catches her now in the apron.
Oh my,
just stomping away.
Again, I say, this is about breaking the momentum, and that tactic worked perfectly from Danny Jordan.
Well, Danny Jordan needs to get back in the ring as Catalina Perez struggling now.
Struggling, but still fighting, still persevering, still alive in this match is Catalina Perez. She's fought too hard to get to this opportunity, and she's not going to let it slip away easily.
Well, this is why Danny Jordan is so dangerous. Very opportunistic, not caring about making any friends whatsoever. Beautiful missile drop kick right into the cover here. Catalina Perez gets the right shoulder up.
Catalina Perez has gone through so much frustration, and she found this new aggression within herself because she wants the notoriety. She wants to be wrestling everywhere. And she sees something Danny Jordan has.
Well, Danny Jordan, let's be honest, she is as boastful and conceited as they come. She wants to be the face of the entire United Wrestling Network, but the Queen Pin showing her elusiveness and her quickness there.
Yep. Perez is also working for her working class family. You've heard her tell the story of how her dad sometimes worked double shifts, how her mom sometimes worked 2 jobs.
A draping DDT into the cover. That could be it. No, the Queen Pin and finds a way to stay in it.
Perez, that fight is because she wants to find a way to provide for the family that works so hard to care for her.
She watched her family fight. The fight is within her, and she's not going to let Danny Jordan get the better of her. She's been around people like Danny her entire life, trying to make her feel less than.
Well, that's the difference between these two women. The Queen Pin fights with honor. Danny Jordan respects no one, but this has turned into a slugfest between the Queen Pin and Danny Jordan. What a full Nelson that was, right into a cover. Oh, Danny Jordan kicks out.
Thought she had her.
Impact on the back of the neck.
What is Zicky Dice doing here?
No idea.
I got your pay. I got your pay, Cat.
What's he got?
What is the
Don't people usually wait till after?
Okay, this is more than outlandish. This is ridiculous. What is Zicky Dice doing here?
Zicky Dice is trying to pay Catalina?
Hold on a second.
For what?
Danny Jordan from behind got the tights, and she's got the victory.
Here is your winner, the real mean girl, Danny Jordan.
Trouble's coming to Atlanta.
Well,
I think
we have seen some weird interactions between Zicky Dice and Danny Jordan, and let's add another one to it.
I mean, are these two in cahoots?
Certainly appears to be.
Oh, Catalina got it. Looks like sorry that you lost. I'm better, love Danny. Wow.
Going up from here, baby.
What a pair these two made.
Ridiculous. But nonetheless, Danny Jordan remains undefeated and unbothered in Championship Wrestling, presented by CarShield.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 245 pounds, Alex Chamberlain.
Well, it's not surprising that Alex Chamberlain has the scowl on his face following what many would consider to be a shocking loss to Darian Bankston just a few weeks ago.
You know, but that's what makes me nervous about Alex Chamberlain is he's really the crossroads of violence and arrogance. So what is he going to impart upon his opponent tonight?
We're about to find out.
Many have described Chamberlain as self-serving, narcissistic, no regard for health or safety. It's, as you said, dangerous to be in the ring with an opponent like that.
And his opponent, from Sandy Dunes Beach Resort, weighing in at 220 coconuts, he is the toast of the coast, Scotty Beach.
And here comes a guy who looks like he has been in the ring with a lot of different opponents. Perhaps some like Alex Chamberlain, 21 years experience as Scotty Beach. He broke into the business when he was just 18 years old. Well, the beach, life's a beach. A wave, I'm saying, Johnny, a wave.
Hey, I'm letting you take that one all by yourself, buddy. Toes to the nose, Gilbert.
We
Go
are
right ahead.
PG-13 television, Johnny.
Well, one person who's not having a good time is Alex Chamberlain. He looks like he's waiting to attack Scotty Beach, who always brings the party to Atlanta.
Chamberlain eyeing Scotty Beach, saying that he's going to give him a long night tonight.
So both of these guys are trying to get a notch in the win column here in Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, Scotty Beach said that last time, you know, Carly Bravo kicked some sand in his face, but he's just got to get back up and ride the wave.
But see, the wave, that's what I was talking about.
That's exactly what Beach is attempting to do there. Quick kick out by Alex Chamberlain, an 18-year veteran in his own right. But Scotty Beach with the advantage early on in all of Atlanta, firmly behind Beach. A cover, center of the ring, and once again, Chamberlain able to kick out.
You know, Scotty Beach has an incredible motivation going into this match. He said that after his loss last time we saw him, he took some time at the beach, he got a sunburn, and saved a few sea turtles.
Which, that's an amazing way to recover, is by saving sea turtles, being a good person. But now Alex Chamberlain quickly taking advantage, and this, Gilbert, is when Chamberlain becomes so dangerous, he has no conscience whatsoever.
Methodical in his offense and seeking to maim, harm, destroy, and inflict permanent harm. That is the psyche of Alex Chamberlain.
Oh, Alex Chamberlain, a mean streak right into the cover, and Scotty Beach kicks out, and Alex Chamberlain has the kind of attitude that would make a charging bull think twice, and he has been livid since that upset loss to Darian Bankston.
Competition is one thing, but what kind of human being do you have to be to have no regard for human safety, for human life?
And a bionic elbow by Scotty Beach. Could Alex Chamberlain become the victim of yet another upset of beach ball from Scotty?
Beach is trying to float towards victory here, guys.
The toast of the coast is delivering the most to Alex Chamberlain right now.
Oh, Scotty Beach finds a way to win this match. He'll feel like he's walking on water. Oh, went for the Bronco Buster, coming up empty. And now Chamberlain looking to capitalize. DDT.
Planted.
Center of the ring, into the cover, and Chamberlain just like that.
Here is your winner, Alex Chamberlain.
Chamberlain is someone who has said that there are no rules when it comes to success, and sure enough, he was looking for a victory tonight.
Well, let's go back and take a look. It was so quickly that Alex Chamberlain turned the tide of the matchup and then hitting an impactful DDT in the center of the ring for the victory. And it appears Alex Chamberlain has something to say to the people of Atlanta.
Are you done? Darian Bankston, you are a cheater and a liar. And I know you paid off the referee to count 3 no matter what when you beat me. I thought you were a better man than that, and shame on me for assuming so. So I'm gonna tell you what. You are a marked man, and I'm going to teach you what a dangerous man in professional wrestling can do. And it won't be personal, because believe me, if it was personal, you would never wrestle again. Consider yourself warned.
Alex Chamberlain sounds like he's got a hit out on Bankston.
That's exactly what it appears to be. Darian Bankston is a marked man in the eyes of Alex Chamberlain. We'll be right back.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Kolo dynasty, weighing in at 106.8 kilos, this is Alexander Kolo.
Another competitor making their debut tonight in Championship Wrestling, coming to you from center stage, Alexander Kolo, a protege of Nikita Koloff, and he has went through some intense, questionable, maybe even dark Koloff training.
And his opponent, from Waterloo, Iowa, by way of London, England, weighing in at 200 pounds, representing Tiger Driver 9X, this is Darian Bankston.
Darian Bankston, someone that you've gotta really laud as leaving their home 5 years ago to travel the world, being based in London, England, really honing his craft and learning so many different styles to make himself a really viable threat. And not to mention also getting familiar with the words of the bard, William Shakespeare, in the meantime.
Darian, oh my God! Alexander Kolo wasting no time. The bell is rung, and Darian Bankston has been sent right into the post. A very inauspicious start here for Darian Bankston. But Gilbert, this is what Koloff is all about. He wants to seek and destroy.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. Koloff is a bruiser. He is a brawler.
Oh,
he is
power buster
personified.
Cover by Koloff. Could be a quick one, and no, Bankston just gets the left shoulder up. But Koloff, look at that. Bankston trying to cover up lefts and rights to the face.
Bankston coming off what many would call a surprise win over Alex Chamberlain in his last appearance at Championship Wrestling, and I think Koloff is trying to just smash the hope right out of him.
No question. Alexander Koloff, he wants to win his debut right now, and certainly the most exciting moment of the career. Darian Bankston defeating Chamberlain. Now a cover here, and once again, Bankston fights his way out, but Koloff is dominant right now.
Koloff, formerly known as Tyson Dean, but after going through that intensive Koloff, I don't even know what's a better word than training. Training's not it.
Let's call it brainwashing.
He came out more aggressive and intense and was given permission to carry on the Koloff name, which actually has dates back in Bulgaria to 1892.
Well, history of lineage.
Not to mention, Nikita Koloff has had his fair share of violent interactions in the state of Georgia, and Koloff is continuing that tonight. But Bankston, so resilient, very elusive, all the way to the top. Hold on a second.
Bankston living by the bard's words. What you do is what actually matters. Shakespeare said, let my deeds be witness of my worth. And here, Bankston is here to prove his worth right in the ring against Koloff.
Well, it's going to take so much to put down someone like Koloff. Aggression and fury, 230 pounds of brutality. Hold on a second.
Innovative offense here from Bankston.
Oh, cover here, shoulders are down. Does he have him? Oh, he does. No way.
Impressive.
Here here is your winner, Darian Bankston.
You gotta be kidding me.
What another incredible win for Darian Bankston.
Lightning has just struck again for Darian Bankston. Another upset.
2 for 2. Last time was Alex Chamberlain. This time, oh my! This Chamberlain, he hasn't forgotten. Remember, Chamberlain said he had a hit basically on Bankston, that he had not forgotten the loss from several weeks ago on Championship Wrestling.
You can see the ire in the eyes of Alex Chamberlain. He certainly had a bone to pick with Bankston, but was now the time.
And the sick and twisted individual that is Alexander Chamberlain, who seeks to maim, destroy, and inflict permanent harm.
A second DDT. We heard the words of Chamberlain. Darian Bankston, you are a marked man. And Bankston has just been decimated by the vindictive Alex Chamberlain.
Hello, everybody. Dustin Starr backstage alongside Rekka Tahaka, who, by the look on your face, is none too pleased at the actions of Killer Bay Heather Monroe. Your thoughts?
Heather Monroe thinks she's done with me? Not by a long shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, more action still to come.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through Car Shield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through Car Shield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called Car Shield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call Car Shield now.
Call 800-461-2347.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Fredericksburg, Virginia, weighing in at 205 pounds, the king of the VIP, the Fry Daddy, Aaron Fry!
Well, the Fry Daddy has been wrestling all throughout the Southeast. He's captured multiple championships throughout the state of Georgia over the past 10 years of his career, and he is here to bring his finesse, his incredible skill, and that personality. The king of VIP is here at Championship Wrestling.
And let's be honest, the Fry Daddy is human dynamite.
And his opponent, weighing in at 317 pounds, standing at nearly 7 feet tall, he is the Heathen Logan Creed!
They call this man the Heathen because of his insatiable appetite for chaos.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling presented by Car Shield. We are set for action here. The Heathen Logan Creed taking on Aaron Fry, the Fry Daddy. And Aaron Fry certainly has a lot to prove in his debut against the monstrous Logan Creed.
They call Logan Creed the Heathen because of his insatiable appetite for chaos. 6'10", 307 pounds. This man started fighting in the streets for money after he'd been a mercenary in South Africa. What a life he has lived.
That is a life that is hard to even comprehend, a mercenary in South Africa.
I mean,
Oh!
oh my goodness, but the Fry Daddy, Aaron Fry, is bringing it to the Heathen, the king of VIP, as he proclaims himself. The Fry Daddy has competed all throughout the state of Georgia, capturing championships, and here he is at Championship Wrestling to make his name for the United Wrestling Network.
Well, the Fry Daddy never wanted to back down. He is pure human dynamite, very explosive, very quick. And if anyone can take down Logan Creed, it could be the Fry Daddy. Oh, hold on a second. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, no.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Yeah, guys, I was going to say, I'm never one to doubt or take away from what a competitor is doing in the ring, but Aaron Fry needs to change his battle strategy. You don't go into the ring with a giant and try and punch him and chop him. You got to stick and move and chop him down to size.
Well, thus far, we have yet to see a weakness in the arsenal of Logan Creed. So powerful and agile, but hold on, speaking of agile.
There you go.
The Fry Daddy landing on his feet.
Agility, that's the game. Stick him. It's like he heard me.
It's as if.
Ensagiri connects, and now the Fry Daddy finally has Logan Creed down on one knee.
Oh my. He swatted him like a fly out of the air.
Perfect call. Perfect call. I couldn't have said it better.
Logan Creed with the power of King Kong. And now he has Fry Daddy in the center of the ring. Up goes, oh, wait a minute.
Oh no, the Killmonger!
What a counter by Fry Daddy. Can he find a way to capitalize here?
Oh no, looking for the cut line.
Once again, oh no.
Oh no, oh.
Fry Daddy's so elusive, but Logan Creed catches him.
Creed is just brash. He is power personified.
Oh, wait a minute.
Brawler.
Fry Daddy now. Oh, I'm not sure what he was going for there, but Creed caught him.
I think he was going for a cutter.
Oh!
But it didn't work out. Instead, it's scorched earth.
Indeed it is. Creed into the cover. Good night, Fry Daddy.
Here is your winner, Logan Creed.
Logan Creed remains undefeated in powerful fashion.
And it looked like Fry Daddy was looking for the cut line, that cutter from an elevated position. He used that to, cut the lines in the VIP section, but I think Logan Creed sent him to the back of the line.
Once again, Logan Creed continues to seek, destroy, and conquer everyone in front of him. Victorious once again tonight.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-461-2347.
Don't worry, it's fake. But fake meds, that's a different story. Verify your meds with Safe.Pharmacy. Protect those you love from bad meds.
Price Check Ranch. Levi Shapiro and Howdy Price once again will have an open challenge for the United Television Championship.
I just have to say, as soon as I heard that shrill howdy, my eyes rolled so far back, I feel like I saw my brain.
Howdy Price has that effect on people.
What are the rules of this challenge? You remember last time it had to be a year or less of experience. He wanted the greenest, most vulnerable competitor in the locker room to hold on to his title. What are the rules this time?
Well, we're back here in this podunk pit of despair. It's still stanky. Caca! That's what it is. But you know what? The last time we laid down an open challenge, I strongly believe that we got the best that Atlanta had to offer. But just because I'm a fair man and we like to give people the benefit of the doubt, we're gonna lay down one more challenge to anybody in the back. And you know what? However amount of experience they have. Because it don't matter. We're going home with the gold. Who do you got, Atlanta?
A true open challenge, guys.
I'm surprised.
And that's dangerous.
Well, who's going to answer?
Okay.
The man with the mindset, Shook D. Shook D. Well, this is truly the opportunity that Shook D was talking about last week when he's had mentioning a bit of a mental renaissance recently. His focus and his mind, they're all over the place. But he feels that when you're always ready, opportunities present themselves. Case in point.
An incredible opportunity for the existential journeyman, Shook D.
Shook D is just a burst of energy right when he comes to the curtain.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the United Wrestling Network World Television Championship. Introducing first the challenger, standing in the corner to my right. From Leeds, England, by way of Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 200 pounds, the journeyman, Shook D. And his opponent standing in the corner to my left, accompanied to the ring by Howdy Price. From the last stop on the loop, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the United Wrestling Network World Television Champion, Timeless Levi Shapiro.
Guys, this is a great main event. Shook D is a much different kind of challenger than Turk was a couple of weeks ago.
No question about that.
And I'm wondering, too, if just the overall history of center stage is kind of oozing into the pores of Levi Shapiro, the timeless one.
Yeah, you think about all the incredible title matches that have occurred here, not only at center stage, but in the state of Georgia over the decades of professional wrestling. And Shook D with an opportunity to take home United Wrestling Network gold for the very first time, and anything could happen. The Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson, he's the first ever United World Champion. Shook D looking to make a little bit of history himself.
You know that Shapiro calls himself the timeless one because he's a throwback. Some liken him to the late, beautiful Bobby Eaton. And what I notice about Levi Shapiro is he's taken a little piece of offense from many greats who competed in this very building and gleaned it into his own style.
Well, right now, Shook D's taking a little piece of Levi Shapiro's face with a left and a right and another right hand. Whoa! Levi Shapiro goes crashing to the outside.
Television title in jeopardy, guys?
It very well may be. Shook D is a ball of fire. Oh, hold on. Shook D kicking on the afterburn. Oh. Levi, turn around. Boom!
Oh. Right in the kisser of Levi Shapiro.
Shook D hurt his hand on Levi's jaw.
You talk about focus. You talk about confidence. That is what Shug D is exhibiting. Wait a minute. Howdy Price with a hold of Shug D's leg, and now a boot from Levi Shapiro. Ridiculous. Can Shug D find a way back in this matchup? We'll be right back.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-461-2347.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Welcome back to our main event of Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield as the brawl spilled to the outside and Levi Shapiro has maintained control throughout the commercial break, and now there's the strong right hand of Levi Shapiro that he is so well known for. Into a cover here, and Shug D kicks out at 2, and Alyssa, we know very well how powerful and vicious that right hand can be from Levi Shapiro.
Well, we know it is the claw of Levi Shapiro. He had an injury, and when the ligaments fused together too tightly, he has this vice-like grip that is absolutely, I mean, it's a game changer.
Not to mention the tendons. One of the reasons we saw Levi Shapiro use the iron claw just a few weeks ago. Oh! And he's always a threat to use it, as if he was Killer Kowalski or Fritz von Erich. But right now, Shug D once again in danger as Levi Shapiro drops an elbow center of the ring, right into the cover here. Left shoulder up. Shug D still in this match.
You know, Shapiro doesn't make a lot of mistakes. And when the momentum starts to shift out of his favor, you always got to keep your eye on Howdy Price on the outside of the ring. Case in point, Shug D was pressing. He had the television champion in trouble, but right before the break, it was Price who proved the difference maker, and it has been all Shapiro since.
And Howdy Price has been the X Factor time and time again over the year-long reign of Levi Shapiro.
Howdy Price, the proprietor of the Price Check Ranch, a wheeler and dealer. This is someone who is known for different shenanigans and shortcuts, anything that it takes to ensure that Levi Shapiro will remain victorious and remain the United Television Champion.
Another cover. And now we're starting to see with every single cover by Levi Shapiro, Shug D is struggling more and more to stay in the match.
Here's the thing about Levi Price, guys. He actually knows all the rules in professional wrestling because he knows how to break them.
I mean, you got to know them to break them, right? You got to know how to tiptoe around those rules.
Well, Shug D may have broken the jaw of Levi Shapiro. What a powerful right hand. A bit of an opening, a window of opportunity for Shug D. Once again, Howdy Price, come on. And Levi Shapiro taking advantage. The officials got to consider.
Yeah, I got to wonder why this referee isn't throwing Price out of here. That happened right in front of his face.
It certainly did. Shapiro once again a cover, but this time Shug D a little more oomph behind the kick out.
Price constantly walks that line of doing enough to distract but not disqualify.
Shug D, though, in a precarious situation.
The fist right to the face, another cover. Levi Shapiro is so methodical, not going for any style point. He's trying to wear down Shug D.
Now Shug D, that vice-like grip is on, but Shug D is someone that is so well-traveled, who has studied so many different styles, but Levi and Howdy Price barely giving him an opening to get in any kind of offense.
Well, Shug D is a true abstract artist in the ring, but it may take a little more than artistry to find a way back in this match.
Watch Howdy.
For the third time this match, this is getting ridiculous.
You got to get this guy out of here. He is trouble.
Come.
This is sick.
Now alerting the referee. What, is he trying to get him to count Shug out?
Another disgusting display by Howdy Price at ringside. I mean, Shug D is fighting a handicap match.
Crowd here in Atlanta chanting that they want Howdy thrown out too, but now Shug D,
Sunset
could it be?
flip, shoulders down, and oh, Levi Shapiro so close to a new champion there.
Oh.
And the heel connects with the face of Shug D.
This is basically 1.5 for 2-on-1. Shug D came into a television title contest, and it's a handicap match in my view.
Shug D is down. Levi Shapiro possibly calling for the Iron Claw.
The claw held aloft by the current United Television champ.
Whoa!
What?
Shug D fighting with every ounce of strength he has left. Oh, hold on.
Wrenching the wrist.
And now Shug D with a second win here.
The tide shifting in the favor of the existential journeyman, Shug D.
Oh, beautiful knee lift, and now Shug D, bam, European uppercut. He's got Levi Shapiro on spaghetti legs right now. Oh, into the bridge, and the cover, new champion.
No. Howdy Price is up on the apron, realizing that the title is in such serious jeopardy. He's now distracting our official.
Price nearly had a heart attack, guys.
This is criminal. Howdy Price needs to get out of here.
Cowering in the face of Shug D, but no, Levi.
Come on. This could be a blatant disqualification here. Wait a minute. Now Shug has him face to face.
Wait, what
you gotta
is Levi
stay
doing?
focused. Don't make a mistake. You're not in a match with Howdy Price.
Hold on.
Price isn't the champion.
Hold on. Oh, a right hand. But what did Levi do to the glove?
Look,
I didn't see
there is
it.
something in Levi's glove.
The official clearly has no idea. Oh, no.
I didn't see it, and neither did Shug D. Not until it was too late.
Oh, no.
Shug D's blinded, and now the claw. The claw is on.
Shug D is down. The Iron Claw is locked in. The cover, and the champion retains. Disgusting.
Here is your winner and still United Wrestling Network World Television Champion, Timeless Levi Shapiro.
It truly took an army and a loaded glove for Levi Shapiro to defeat Shug D.
I just wonder how in the world can Howdy Price and Levi Shapiro sleep at night, knowing how that title has been retained, knowing the shortcuts that they have taken for Levi to remain champion.
This was a heist, and Howdy and Shapiro, they're thieves.
Despicable.
No question about that. Shug D with a spirited effort. But Levi Shapiro walks in, the United Television champion, leaves Atlanta